Hello everyone, Al Calger the SideQuest Gamer here, and I have a lot to say about today's topic. No Man's Sky, an open-world space exploration sci-fi survival adventure game that really looks phenomenal. Beautiful, vibrant worlds that are procedurally generated, flying around in a spaceship in cockpit view. There's even space combat where you can get surprise attacked by enemy battleships and enemy fighters. Your main objectives being survival, exploration, trade, and combat. Not to mention that other players online will be able to join you in your adventures on these procedurally generated planets. So it's like Minecraft meets Journey meets, to Oblivion with comparisons. It's No Man's Sky. That's all you need to know. How can any developer bring this kind of game to life, let alone an indie developer consisting of like a dozen people? That's right, developed by Hello Games, who've previously worked on the Joe Danger games, which I honestly haven't heard of until now. They've had an expansive following ever since this game was shown off with a teaser trailer at the 2013 VGX Awards. That is when the project gained mainstream attention from the media. It's 2016 now, and already this year has not been too kind to No Man's Sky's developers. I mean, it still does have the massive following, but there was some backlash when developers decided to release it at the full $60 price tag when it eventually gets released. Some saying an indie game shouldn't be $60, which I and many other people find as just pretentious. I mean, look at the graphics, look at the gameplay, look at the hard work and dedication of time and resources that is No Man's Sky. And there are people saying that has no right to charge $60? It has no right to charge full price? So let me get this straight. Games like Just Cause 3, which has standard looking graphics, there's the typical grass, concrete, metal, and most importantly guns and photorealistic people, but many reviewers stated that the missions repeat themselves over and over. Yep, that's fine, that can charge $60 because, well, it's AAA. But a game with actual colors, a brand new style of open world game design, a new genre in the making, nope, not allowed to charge $60. Where's the logic in that line of thinking? No Man's Sky looks like the exception to the already tried and true rule of open world games, so not only is it worth $60, I think that's underpaying. A game like this deserves more money if it so requires it. However, we'll see. We'll judge the game's quality as it's currently not out yet, but boy does it look phenomenal from the long gameplay footage that IGN and PlayStation YouTube channels have released. I don't even care for most open world games, and I am already really excited for this title. The developers put in a lot of love and care into this product and just want to make sure it works, so they delay the game until August instead of releasing it on the originally planned 21st of June. And they received death threats by a bunch of low-life deviants who get so obsessed over a piece of interactive data that they'll do anything in their power to get it as soon as possible. It's not like the gaming community is being stereotyped enough already by mainstream media. It just takes a very small minority, the village idiots, to give off a bad impression of the community in general. Now, Sean Murray, one of the programmers of No Man's Sky, played it off cool and even joked that their studio is now like the house from the movie Home Alone. Props to Mr. Murray for conducting it in a humorous and professional manner. Although in my personal opinion, of all the death threats anyone in the gaming community gets, 99.9% of are just duds. In fact, I haven't really heard of a report of one person actually doing the dirty deed. Keep in mind, most of these entitled jerks don't have the means to get a gun permit, buy a weapon, spend hundreds on a plane ticket, not get caught by airport security, and then do the dirty deed. In fact, none of them even knows where these people live, as much as they say they know where they live. I'm not saying to not be wary, as any death threat should be reported to the authorities to discourage anyone else from doing this because, be it a bluff or not, it's not okay to threaten someone's life. Call it a draconian punishment, but I think that any lowlife that threatens someone's life should be thrown in prison. I don't care if it's just a bluff. The purpose of a prison is to put someone incapable of functioning in society into a concrete one where they can function in their own society where the culture enjoys toilet wine and shivs they would purchase with smuggled-in cigarettes. Potentially dangerous people need to be contained with the other dangerous people after all. I mean, with someone becoming a potential stalker or murderer over a simple delay of a piece of interactive data, you don't know how dangerous this person could be, as they already demonstrated their insanity. I know I dismiss these idiots as duds, but I'm speaking from the point of view from someone who is not used to hearing about this. What exactly compels someone to threaten to take someone's life away all over a piece of interactive entertainment? That's the thing that just baffles me the most and baffles everyone. I wish I could offer a solution to this problem, but sadly there will always be the village idiot that makes the rest of the gaming community look bad. I recommend no one ever threatens someone over a simple disagreement or something like a video game delay. Would any sane person like a product that's rushed out the door and released broken? I sure wouldn't, and I'll never understand why anyone would take a delay as bad news when it shows the developer is ensuring the product is released finished. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hello Games, I wish you the best of luck on the eventual release of No Man's Sky. And as for you viewers, remember to stay awesome.